Besides being the big winner of the Ballon d'Or, Ousmane Dembele knows how to enjoy life in style. But have you ever stopped to think about how this player actually lives? In this video, you're going to discover everything about Ousmane Dembele's life. Ousmane Dembele was born on May 15, 1997, in the city of Vernon, located in the Normandy region of France. The son of African immigrants, his mother, Fatimata, is from Mauritania with Senegalese roots, and his father, Ousmane Sr., is from Mali. Dembele grew up in a multicultural environment, which helped shape his resilient and creative personality. From an early age, he stood out in Rennes Youth Academy, where he made his professional debut in November 2015. After scoring 12 goals in 25 matches in his first season, Dembele was signed by Borussia Dortmund. In Germany, he shined with his dribbling and speed, scoring 10 goals in 49 appearances and winning the German Cup. In 2017, at just 20 years old, he was involved in one of the most expensive transfers in history. Barcelona paid €105 million to sign him, betting on his enormous potential. However, his time at the Catalan club was marked by ups and downs. Despite moments of brilliance alongside Messi and Suarez, he struggled with recurring injuries, especially muscular ones. In 6 seasons at Barcelona, he played 204 matches and scored 49 goals. The turning point came in 2023, when Paris Saint-Germain decided to invest €49 million in the forward. Dembele inherited Neymar's number 10 shirt and took on a leading role, especially after Kylian Mbappe's departure. In the 2024-2025 season, Dembele reached the peak of his career: 60 matches, 37 goals, 14 assists, and 4 titles: the French League, the French Cup, the French Super Cup, and the historic Champions League. His outstanding performances earned him the 2025 Ballon d'Or, making him the best player in the world and the 3rd French player of African descent to receive the award, alongside Zidane and Benzema. So, let's take a closer look at what his life is like. But first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. During his time at Barcelona, Ousmane Dembele lived in one of the city's most prestigious areas, the Pedralbes neighborhood, known for hosting mansions owned by elite players and business figures. The mansion he occupied had around 750 square meters, featuring 5 bedrooms, a home cinema, a heated pool, an internal elevator, and 4 parking spaces. Spread across 3 floors, the property stood out for its modern style, high-end finishes, and total privacy. The rent ranged between €15,000 and €18,000 per month, which currently corresponds to 80,000 to 95,000 Brazilian reais per month, depending on exchange rate fluctuations. Located just 1.5 kilometers from Camp Nou, the residence provided easy access to the club's training center. Before moving into this mansion, Dembele spent about 3 months staying at the 5-star Hotel Juan Carlos I, reinforcing his high standards for comfort and privacy from the moment he arrived in Spain. This residence was later listed for rent on the Idealista portal, described as a luxury property with cinematic structure. The profile of the property reveals a lot about Dembele's lifestyle at the time: security, exclusivity, and comfort as absolute priorities. And if you want to have an experience like the players, you'll probably need to spend a good amount of money to live in Barcelona. With his transfer to Paris Saint-Germain in 2023, it is natural to assume that Ousmane Dembele maintained, or even elevated, his housing standards, considering his rise to global star status and high market value. Although there are no public records confirming the purchase of a property in Paris, likely to preserve his and his family's security, it is expected that the player has chosen to live in a high-end apartment or house in upscale neighborhoods of the French capital, such as Neuilly-sur-Seine, the 7th arrondissement, or Boulogne-Billancourt, areas traditionally chosen by athletes and celebrities. The average price per square meter in these regions can exceed €15,000, meaning that a 200 square meter apartment can easily cost €3 million or more, approximately 16 million reais. A mansion equivalent to the one he occupied in Barcelona can reach €10 million or around 55 million reais, depending on location and features. However, considering the discreet lifestyle he maintains off the field, it wouldn't be surprising if he opted for strategically rented properties, prioritizing mobility and privacy. especially during medium-term sporting commitments. Despite maintaining a reserved attitude off the field, Ousmane Dembele shows off a lifestyle compatible with that of a global football superstar. His wardrobe blends luxury brands with exclusive streetwear. One of his recorded casual outfits included a white Givenchy hoodie worth $1,000, blue plaid Ameri jeans priced at $910, and a Louis Vuitton Damier Cobalt travel bag valued at $1,578, totaling over $3,500 for a single everyday look. At official events, Dembele raises the bar even higher. For the 2025 Ballon d'Or ceremony, where he was crowned the best player in the world, he wore a custom-made suit from the Italian brand Zegna, featuring a wool and silk blazer with a shawl collar, wide-leg tailored trousers, and a high-collar silk shirt, an outfit valued at over €10,000, paired with handcrafted leather shoes from the same brand. On his wrist, one item stood out: the Richard Mille RM67-02 Sebastian Ogier watch, valued at £296,000, the equivalent of over 1.8 million Brazilian reais. In addition to this, Dembele owns a collection of rare Rolex and Patek Philippe models, some of which have been discontinued and are now valued at over 2 million reais each. Impressive, but he deserves it, doesn't he? Although many of his trips are not widely publicized, it is clear that Ousmane Dembele follows a travel standard consistent with elite global athletes. After a victorious season with Paris Saint-Germain, Ousmane Dembele decided to celebrate in style alongside his wife, Rima Edbouch, and their daughter. The chosen destination was Bodrum, Turkey, one of the country's most exclusive seaside resorts, known for attracting millionaires and celebrities from around the world. The choice was no coincidence. The city offers luxury, privacy, and paradise-like landscapes, exactly what the Dembele family was looking for. During their stay, the player and his family checked into a 5-star hotel with daily rates ranging from $3,000 to $3,500, opting for the most exclusive suites on the property. To reach the destination, the forward chartered a private jet departing from Les Bourg Airport in France at a cost of $35,000. Once in Turkey, Dembele rented a luxury yacht for $50,000, further elevating the sophistication of the trip. The total cost of the trip is estimated to have ranged between $150,000 and $173,000, covering accommodation, air travel, yacht rental, and other private services. The couple also visited iconic locations such as Chenet Cove, Paradise Bay, and Turk Baku, known for their high-end spas and crystal-clear waters. With few public appearances, the trip was marked by exclusivity and discretion, reflecting the high standard of living Dembele has achieved throughout his career. Ousmane Dembele is fast both on and off the pitch, and his garage proves it. The French star, who has played for clubs like Borussia Dortmund, Barcelona, and now shines at Paris Saint-Germain, maintains an automotive collection that blends luxury, power, and exclusivity. Among the highlights of his fleet is the Mercedes-Benz S63 AMG Coupe, a high-performance vehicle valued at around $160,000. Known for its brutal acceleration and sophisticated design, the S63 perfectly matches the lifestyle of a Ballon d'Or winner. Another standout in the player's garage is the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG, the classic luxury SUV, ideal for those who want robustness without sacrificing status. This model is valued at around $120,000, making it a common choice among global football celebrities. But Dembele's collection isn't just about supercars. Showing versatility and a touch of eccentricity, the Frenchman also shared on his social media the purchase of a K-Wheels urban bicycle, valued at approximately $950. Modest compared to his other vehicles, the bike completes a collection that reflects a lifestyle where mobility and exclusivity go hand in hand. A viral TikTok video showed Dembele arriving at PSG training in a Mercedes-Benz minivan alongside teammate Achraf Hakimi. The contrast with other players' supercars surprised the public, sparking jokes and theories in the comments. The choice may have simply been a matter of practicality or comfort. And what is Dembele's personal life like? Many people wonder about that. His mother is from Mauritania, with Senegalese ancestry, and his father is originally from Mali. The player maintains a strong public connection to the Muslim faith and family values. Since December 2022, he has been married to Moroccan influencer Rima Edbouch, founder of the Islamic fashion brand Razale and a former TikTok sensation, where she once had over 300,000 followers. The couple has a daughter, whose name has not been disclosed, and they tend to keep their family life private despite being public figures. Dembele is often reserved in interviews and public appearances, but when he speaks, he makes his devotion to family and faith clear. In his speech after receiving the 2025 Ballon d'Or, he became emotional while thanking his parents, his wife, and his daughter, highlighting the importance of staying grounded even in the face of global success. He truly is an example. Ousmane Dembele is not only a powerhouse on the pitch, but also a true money-making machine off it. After winning the 2025 Ballon d'Or, the Paris Saint-Germain forward solidified his image as one of the most valuable players in modern football, which is directly reflected in his wealth and the commercial opportunities surrounding him. His weekly salary at PSG is an impressive €346,000, the equivalent of over 2.1 million Brazilian reais per week. Over a year, his earnings exceed €18 million, not including contractual bonuses tied to performance targets and titles, such as the Ballon d'Or award, which likely triggered lucrative clauses in his contract with the Parisian club. In addition to his astronomical salary, Dembele is sponsored by major global brands, with Nike being the most prominent. This partnership not only strengthens his presence in the sport, but also places him in global advertising campaigns. His Instagram profile, with over 18 million followers, is another valuable asset that further boosts his image and attracts multi-million-dollar endorsement deals. Although the Frenchman remains discreet about investments in his own businesses, his current status already places him in a strategic position to build an empire beyond football. Whether as a brand ambassador, digital influencer, or future investor, Dembele is shaping a legacy that goes far beyond the pitch. It is estimated that he has already accumulated a net worth of €35 million, a figure that continues to grow exponentially with new contracts and achievements. Well, we wish him luck and continued success.
Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.